You've seen them before. The people who walk into a room and immediately draw attention, not because they're the loudest or the most attractive, but because there's something about them that makes everyone want to be around them. They have a way of making people feel special, engaged, and valued. This isn't luck, it's charisma, and it's a skill anyone can develop. Most people believe that charisma is something you're born with, but in reality, it follows specific psychological principles that make someone more likable, persuasive, and memorable. The difference between someone who struggles socially and someone who is effortlessly charming isn't their personality, it's how they make others feel. First, charisma isn't about trying to impress people. It's about making people feel good about themselves in your presence. The most charismatic individuals don't dominate conversations with their achievements. Instead, they focus on highlighting others, making them feel seen and appreciated. They understand that people don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. Second, one of the most powerful techniques of charismatic people is deep active listening. Most people listen to respond. They are thinking about what to say next, rather than fully absorbing what the other person is saying. But charismatic people listen to understand. They maintain strong eye contact, nod slightly, and react emotionally to what's being said. This creates an instant feeling of connection because the other person feels truly heard. First, charisma is heavily influenced by nonverbal communication. Studies show that body language and vocal tone account for over 90% of the impression we make on others. Someone who stands tall, speaks with a calm and warm tone, and gestures naturally projects confidence and approachability. On the other hand, someone who fidgets, looks away too often, or speaks too fast can seem insecure or disconnected. Second, one of the most underrated elements of charisma is the ability to pause. Most people rush their words out of nervousness, but truly charismatic individuals slow down their speech, use silence strategically, and allow their words to carry weight. A well-placed pause before delivering a key point builds anticipation and importance, making people hang on to every word. First, charismatic people master the art of storytelling. Instead of answering questions with boring, short responses, they turn their experiences into engaging stories. If someone asks, "How was your weekend?" the average person might say, "Good, not much happened." But a charismatic person might say, "I had a plan to just relax, but then the most unexpected thing happened." This instantly makes people want to lean in and listen. Second, humor plays a huge role in charisma. People are drawn to those who make them laugh and feel comfortable. Charismatic people don't tell forced jokes. They use spontaneous situational humor. They laugh at themselves, make light of situations, and create a relaxed atmosphere where people enjoy the conversation. First, mirroring is a subtle but powerful tool in building instant rapport. Studies show that people feel more connected to those who subtly mimic their gestures, speech patterns, and energy levels. If someone speaks slowly, a charismatic person will slightly slow their own speech. If someone is excited, they will match that enthusiasm. This makes interactions feel naturally in sync. Second, charismatic individuals understand the power of names. People's own names are the sweetest sound to their ears. If someone says, "It was great meeting you, Alex," instead of just, "It was great meeting you," Alex will feel an instant, deeper connection. Using names in conversation makes interactions feel warmer and more personal. First, confidence is one of the strongest signals of charisma. But real confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. People can sense insecurity, so instead of seeking approval, charismatic people act as if they already belong. They don't try to win people over. They assume people already like them, and this belief becomes reality. Second, charismatic people don't try too hard to be liked. They aren't overly agreeable, desperate for attention, or afraid of saying something wrong. Instead, they focus on being genuinely curious, bringing positive energy and making others feel valued. They know that true charisma isn't about forcing connections. It's about creating an environment where people naturally want to be around you. First, the most charismatic people make every interaction feel special. They give their full attention, make others feel like the most interesting person in the room, and leave people feeling better than before. Whether it's a short conversation or a deep discussion, they make sure every interaction adds value to the other person's life. Second, charismatic people don't just talk, they make others feel important. If someone shares a small achievement, they celebrate it. If someone has a unique perspective, they show appreciation for it. They ask thoughtful questions like, "What made you passionate about that?" instead of just, "What do you do?" making conversations feel more meaningful and engaging. First, if you want to instantly boost your charisma, start by giving people your full attention. No checking your phone, no looking around the room, just pure, focused presence. Most people rarely experience being fully listened to, so when you do this, they feel an instant connection to you. Second, develop a mindset of genuine curiosity. Charismatic people aren't interesting because they talk about themselves. They're interesting because they make others feel interesting. Instead of just answering questions, they ask deep, engaging ones. Instead of trying to impress, they focus on being present and making people feel heard. First, if you want to be more charismatic, practice being aware of your energy. If you enter a room feeling insecure or low energy, people will sense it immediately. But if you enter with an attitude of warmth, confidence, and excitement to connect, people will instantly feel drawn to you. Second, charisma isn't about being someone you're not. It's about amplifying your best qualities. The most magnetic people are the ones who have mastered self-assurance, deep listening, humor, and emotional intelligence. They make every interaction feel effortless and enjoyable, leaving people wanting to be around them more. First, if you want to develop true charisma, start small. Try using someone's name more often. Try pausing slightly before speaking to add more presence. Try asking people deeper, more engaging questions. Over time, these small habits compound into a natural, effortless charm. Second, charisma isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about making every person you meet feel valued, important, and energized in your presence. When you master this, people won't just like talking to you, they'll remember you, seek you out, and want to be around you. The secret to lasting charisma isn't in being the loudest, funniest, or most impressive person in the room. It's in understanding human psychology and using small, powerful behaviors that create real connection. Once you master this, you'll never struggle with social interactions again.